Oh, yeah, Meatloaf took the words right out of my mouth. Wonderful stuff, Jim Steinman. There's a man. We're talking about music earlier on. We had many a long pop quiz with Jim, only at night because he doesn't come out by day. As we know, he's a creature of the night. Someone that would know that and knows everyone because she's worked with them all. Queen Cher, Roger Daltrey, Jeff Beck, Patti Russo. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Mike. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you very much, yeah.
Good.
So, working with all these great people, now, come on, who were the nice guys? Who were the really good guys that you loved?
I honestly, I have to say all of the above.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got, funny stories, great stories with each and every one of them. Surely do. Yeah.
Well, Jeff Beck is one of the funniest stories because people always say that Jeff was the blueprint for Nigel Tufnell in Spinal Tap.
He's a funny guy. Jeff is hysterical. And he actually calls me Mrs. Turpin because I guess I do the Turpin eyes or whatever. And he's like, Mrs. Turpin. So every time I see him, I have to do Mrs. Turpin.
Well, he is one. It's strange to say he's underrated, but I mean, as far as the public are concerned, generally, they think, oh, Jeff Beck, yeah, I have Silver Lining. But of course, I mean, he's one of our finest guitarists, one of our greatest guitarists, but also in terms of public acclaim, a little bit of a recluse in some ways because you never see. I mean, I did a concert last year. We did a small concert. And he turned up and played just out of the blue.
Well, that's what he. That's him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that the one day we were all getting ready. We were rehearsing to put together the. For the Freddie for a Day, and we all had finished and all decided to go to the pub and walked around the corner, went into the pub, and I can only imagine the barkeeps in the pub just seeing Brian, Roger, Jeff walking in, just casually strolling in, even passing by the people on the streets must have been like, what? Did I just double take and everybody's necks are cracking. Yeah, they're awesome. I still don't believe I've worked with them, and I still don't believe I can call them my friends.
Yeah, and Queen, of course, wonderful. We were saying the other day, I did the last ever interview with all four of them called Queen for an Hour at the BBC with all four. And they were always great. And, of course, when we did Pop Quiz on TV, Roger was always on. He was on every few weeks, was Rog. He was always on.
He's funny.
He's great.
They all are. They really are. They're amazing.
They're good
I am blessed.
Yeah.
I am very lucky. Yeah.
I'm working with Brian May tomorrow night at the Royal Albert Hall.
Ooh.
He's on there, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Aha.
And I have to say that it's a charity that was started 275 years ago by Handel. And when you look at the picture of Handel, you look at Brian May, you think they could be related.
I'm going to have to check this out. You're crazy. Good one.
So you're out on the road doing your own thing. Is this when we're going to get some stories? We're going to get some funny tales?
Yeah. Everything's a story. Everything's a song. Yeah. It's pretty exciting. I mean, I can't believe that this is actually happening, quite honestly. And it's happening really fast, so scrambling as we speak. But I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's just everything has lined up perfectly. And I've got a great, crazy bunch of guys backing me up, which is the SAS band, which is Spike Edney, Spike's All-Stars.
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah. So
Spike, there we are. You can't go wrong, can you?
I know. Spike is, obviously Spike is going to be out on the road pretty soon with the other lot. So, I'm going to have a blast. It's going to be good fun. I can't wait. You coming to the gig?
Well, the great thing about the SAS band is you never know who's going to turn up.
I know. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, but you're going to get good ones.
Oh, yeah. No, not those little smushy. I hate that.
No, you're going to get good chocolates for the SAS band, that's for sure. I know people like Tony Hadley always enjoy getting up and playing with them, and Roger and everybody. Yeah, it's a good working unit. Well,
I know. Like I said, I can't believe the stars have all lined up, and it's perfect. It's great. I'm excited to do. There's a lot of these songs that I've never performed live. So just one of them was Bring Me a Bible and a Beer was the only song that I've actually got a chance to perform live. So it'll be nice to it's nice to see these other ones come to life on stage.
So what sort of stuff are you going to be doing? Songs for the people you work with?
Yeah, I'll be doing, I'm calling it my little antipasto platter, shall we say. So we'll have little bits of meat, little bits of, all of the above, as well as my own songs. And it's going to be good fun. Yeah, I really, I can't believe it's happening. Pinch, pinch. It's really
I love
going
it,
on.
but it's enthusiasm. You're enthusiastic and passionate, which is
stoked,
lovely.
Man. Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, it's like I said, I feel like I'm walking around with a bunch of little genies in a bottle, and I keep getting these wishes, and they just seem to, they're unfolding, and they're happening, and it's like, psh, psh, psh. It's magic.
It's like it reminds me of the Roger Moore autobiography that's coming out later in the year, and do you know what he's called it? One lucky bastard.
Oh, well then I'm one lucky bitch.
So kicking off at the Brook at Southampton on the 10th of April, then Birmingham, Sheffield, Oxford on the 19th, Brighton, Leicester, and Islington.
I know. I want more.
Yeah, well, you can have more. That genie says you can have another wish.
I know. I'm sitting here. I'm talking to the genie, and I just keep them coming. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, we'll chat some more in a moment. We're going to play Killer Queen, because, of course, you played the character of Killer Queen in the Las Vegas version of We Will Rock You. We'll chat some more in a moment with Patti Russo.
Thank you.
Here we are, Queen and Killer Queen, 18 minutes after 3, BBC Radio Bar. You're chatting with Patti Russo about all sorts of things, including her tour, which kicks off on the 10th in Southampton, Birmingham, Sheffield, Oxford, Brighton, Leicester, and Islington. A tour that will be too short. It will go too quickly, Patti. And come the 27th, it'll be like, I want more.
It'll be like, what? I want it all.
I want it now.
Exactly.
I noticed you played the lead role in Notre Dame de Paris. Not your fault, but I know it didn't run for too long. But rather interestingly, I was hauled in by Disney. Was it a Disney production?
No, most definitely not.
Right.
That was a crazy one, getting that one, because I had never acted and I wasn't looking to do any theater. It was Meatloaf's agent at the time, John Giddings, who was representing Tina Arena, and she played the original role of Esmeralda. And John had phoned me up. He's like, "Listen, have you ever acted before?" I said, "No." He says, "Well, I'm representing Tina, and she's not going to be doing the show. She's only going to be doing it, I believe, for like six months." And he goes, "I think you'd be absolutely brilliant in it." And I was like, "Well, John, I've never acted. I don't know how to do any of this." But he's like, "You should go have a look." It was playing in Vegas. So I flew out to Vegas, saw the show. I was like, I think I could do this. I could do that. And then I ended up booking a ticket before I even had an audition. And John's like, he goes, "Well, hang on a minute. We need to get, I got to sort everything out." I go, "It's too late. I already booked my ticket. I want the gig." And I got it. So
did you have a hunch you'd get it? Hey, come on.
The only thing I have to say that really was, I couldn't believe, I had to wear stinky, smelly clothes. They didn't make me a proper, brand new Esmeralda dress. And apparently the dress I was wearing, and I feel sorry for everybody around me, because it wasn't me, guys. I mean, this thing smelled like a litter box that hadn't been cleaned in months. They must have put somebody's clothes from somewhere.
She was a gypsy girl, though.
She was a gypsy girl, but I didn't have to smell like one.
Yeah,
it was
did they
horrible.
give you,
it was disgusting.
Did they give you a goat?
They should have. I could have blamed it on the goat. Do you know what it was like to be acting alongside these people and walking by? I mean, people were dropping. Birds were falling out of the sky. It was horrible. I couldn't wait to get rid of that dress. I was like, they tried everything. I was like, "Can you just give it to me, please? And I'll just run it over and just lose it." So, yeah, poo-a-doo. I mean, I didn't want to, it's like, that's method acting, I guess, where just, put me in the goat-laden, smelly cat.
And Chantefleury, hold up there, and I remember, I did a musical on it, and it was just what we're about to do. We demoed it all, and then somebody said, "Oh, they're already doing one." You think, timing, not good. But I just knowing you did that just reminded me of this of the song, "We did dance Esmeralda, when the night comes to meet you, I lose you again. Ooh. Dance Esmeralda." I can still sing it all, not well, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You going to get up on stage?
Yeah, it's one of those
you
where
get
we
up on the
thought,
stage with,
huh?
Well, fancy a duet, my dear.
Do you do anything from Notre Dame de Paris on your set or not?
No. I didn't even. I suppose I could throw in a little a cappella version there.
Yeah.
But I'll just have to go grab a litter box and create the whole scene because I need that foul smell to get me. Oh, God, I can't believe I brought that up, but it was terrible.
Good. So I know you're saying most of the people you work with, you've liked and got on with. In musical terms, if you had to pick, say, one of them to do an album with, who would you pick?
Oh, that's not fair.
It's not fair. No, I agree.
I want them. Well,
you've got to get rid of somebody here. This is X Factor. You've got to get rid of somebody.
No, I refuse. I refuse.
I like your determination and grit. That's good. So we'll have an album with everybody on, which is good.
That's it. Everybody in the kitchen sink, the whole lot.
And I fear if I said, is there anyone you wouldn't work with again, that would be, no, I'd work with them all.
Next question.
So what about songs, not from the shows, that you've picked, that some of your favourites that you think, I haven't really done that before, but I'm really looking forward to this song?
Well, there is one, actually, which... not to be given, it's like a big secret and all of that, but it's interesting because the original version of this song is not what most people are familiar with. So I will leave it at that. That I'm actually going to perform one song that was in its original composition, how it was originally meant to be performed. Or I'm glad. Look, I'm grateful that it didn't go that route. But it's an interesting little take.
What is interesting is hearing you try to circumnavigate saying the name whilst not saying the name. You're treading very, very gingerly there.
I'm doing good, huh?
I was talking about Jim Steinman earlier, who's, a great pop knowledge, Jim, but he really is a creature of the night with his long grey... He almost looks a bit like Miss Havisham in Great Expectations with his long grey hair, but he is very, very much a night creature, Jim.
Oh, he is. He's a great night creature. Yeah, he is. He's awesome. I mean, look at the music that he's written.
Yeah,
I mean, those miniature, theatrical, over-the-top, bombastic, tongue-in-cheek, I mean, the lyrics, when you listen to the songs, and the amount of lyrics, and the titles, in and of themselves, the titles are like 2 minutes long. The songs are like 12.
2-minute long titles. I like that. But you have to have, as we know in all seriousness, the right team. You can write a great song that were in the wrong hands, or you have a great singer with very weak songs. But when you've got the right team and it just works, you know it.
Oh, it was magical. I mean, look at the songs coming to life. Steinman songs, with Meatloaf. It's like Frankenstein and Dr. Frankenstein, the two of them together, it was magic. I don't think there would have been anybody out there that could have done Bat Out of Hell. Having said that, I don't think anybody else could have sang, Total Eclipse of the Heart. It's incredible.
Excellent.
And he's a great
stuff.
writer. He's a great writer. And
Patti,
they're all great singers.
Lovely to talk to you. Good luck with the tour. We're going to play Is Nothing Sacred, which you feature on, of course.
Yeah, thank you very much, my dear.
Okay. And listen, have a terrific tour. I hope it extends, and I hope you do another one.
Me too. Cheers. All right. All the best.
Thanks. Patti Russo with us 26 minutes after 3.